Hello everyone out there, I'm Jordan Mod playing SpongeBob SquarePants the movie for the Nintendo GameCube, which is, something, Okay, so I'm just gonna make a new game here, and while this is loading, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit what happened last time I made a video. Yes, it was this first time I made a video for YouTube. It was SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, the video game. And the reason why I decided to make a new one is because the last one I made was a little, as you could say, suckish, but this one is not gonna be. Yeah, as you can see, it starts at the Krusty Krab from the movie, and Mr. Krabs is all upset because the guy didn't get cheese on his Krabby Patty, and there's like helicopters and things everywhere. It's kind of funny. I guess because it is funny, you know, it's SpongeBob and they take Krabby Patties really seriously. But anyway, this is a walkthrough level, and you have to collect these weights along the way. They're called manliness points, and the yellows are worth 2 and the red ones are worth 1. Yeah. It doesn't really matter whether you collect them or not, but if you're going to play this without making a video, you're going to have to collect a bunch. But there's a meter up there. It's the meter that tells you how many you've collected, and once you've collected enough, you can upgrade your weapons and things, and health. And anyway, just so you know, the yellows and reds are 2 and 1. And there's plenty more than this, and you'll see. Yeah, eye catcher. And he just walks up to a jellyfish and hugs it. He's such a barnacle. Yeah, and he goes and flicks it away, which is not a very good idea because the jellyfish has friends, and they're going to attack him. But not if I can help it. You gotta press B to do a karate spin attack. Oh, and for jumping, I forgot to mention, for jumping you have to press A twice to double jump, and that's how you get to high places. And if you want to move while jumping, you press the maneuver button and A. Anyway, these green ones are worth 5. Yeah. All the jellies around here. Oh, this is a transfer box. This will take you from where you started to where you began from this slide here. Not just slides, from all kinds of things. And that was a button. You gotta hit those to activate really cool things. And over here is going to be a special thing for extras. You gotta collect a lot of these to earn extras. Oh, and anyway, that blue one was worth 10. Yeah, the blue ones are worth 10. You get it, Mindy? Yeah, that was Mindy. She says things that I'm pretty sure most of us would already know. Kind of annoying, but it's pretty cool. I mean, everyone likes Mindy, I just know that. Well, in the movie, but I don't know much about the game, but they usually like her in the movie. Oh, and there is one more type of weight. Manliness point, but I like to call them lightweights because they're so light when you collect them. You can carry lots of them and they're not heavy. Oh, and those were Chum Bucket supply crates, as you can see, because they have pictures of plankton on them. Almost everything that we get to smash has pictures of plankton. Well, I think just 2 things have pictures of plankton. Anyway, R, gotta press, Z to upgrade, and I'm just gonna upgrade the karate spin because I want to save health for the next SpongeBob level. And what I mean by next SpongeBob level is the level after the next 2, because there's like let's see, there's a few SpongeBob levels. I think there's like 4 SpongeBob levels and 3 Patrick levels. Plus there's driving levels and boss levels. Okay, and this is
be able to break through some weak objects in the world.
Okay, I guess I didn't need to say. Yeah, and anyway, that button I just pressed earlier, it's not that hard to do. You just gotta jump and press B at the same time. And that's how you can hit really high up buttons. And there's not many buttons like that at all. Usually the higher buttons are usually pressed more by certain weapons, like the Sonic Wave, or as you could say, Cruise Bubble, Cruise Music, and Throw Move. And there's ones on the ground and the ceiling. Okay. Now you gotta jump on this to get to the Krusty Krab. And this is a Goofy Goober token. These are the most important collectibles of all. I mean, really, they're really important. You gotta collect a lot of them to get into new levels.
Who are you? I'm the manager.
Well, not really new levels. What I mean by is, Polka. What I mean by is, you gotta use them to earn new weapons. You gotta earn new weapons so you can beat up harder enemies. And there's not just jellyfish. There's a lot more enemies than jellies.
Hey, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, and this is the first Patrick level. The Goofy Goober level, which I'm pretty sure most of you would know would be a really awesome level. Oh, and speaking of new enemies, these are Fogers. They barf green gas at you, just like they do to SpongeBob. Well, they try, but they actually do get them in a cutscene. But we're not going to see that till a few minutes. So anyway, we're just going to collect all the weights and not worry about smashing everything, because everything else doesn't contain weights. There are a few things that contain weights, though. There's the Chum Bucket supply crates, floating Chum Bucket supply boxes, TNTs, disappearing computers, which are actually TVs, and steel Chum Bucket safes. But those are on the further levels. Yeah, I love beating those enemies. I mean, really, they like fly through the air once you defeat them. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna go through the stage here, which was the way they decided to pick to go, which could have been a door. Oh, and anyway, this floor smashes by itself too. Yeah, and there's boxes down here, and as you can see, but since I'm making this a video, since it's the first video, I'm just gonna collect all the weights in this area, but in the next video I make, I'm just not gonna worry about collecting the points. But I might as well get them all now. Yeah, and anyway, you gotta jump on this candy cane thing to get to the, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you know, but, there's a cutscene in this area, and it's a pretty cool one, too. Patrick, like, points to a duck, saying SpongeBob should duck from these guys. Oh, and his coma saving his life, too, see?
You have got to try this new duck room game.
Yeah, Patrick, like, points to a rubber duck, and it makes SpongeBob duck. Or, he doesn't duck, really, he just gets out of the way while this guy swipes his thing, because these workers are pretty mean, which is why they're enemies. It was a clever idea, these guys, too. Whoever made the game. Okay, I got one more minute left, so I'm just gonna go and hurry ahead and show you this next thing, which is actually for enemies. The spawner. Yeah, and this spawner, like, spits these guys on the next island you walk to. These, frosted islands. And the spawner is not that hard to destroy, really. All you have to do is just press B or use any of your other weapons, but you gotta quickly run away. Otherwise, if you just stay there, the explosion will destroy life. Oh, and speaking of health, those Krabby Patties, or Krabby Patties we saw earlier, are health. They're like invisible when you don't need them, but they're visible when you do need them. And yeah, and I did say you can upgrade health. So since we have one more minute left, I'm just gonna spend most of it down here, smashing everything. Well, yeah, actually I have to go now, so see you around, hope you enjoyed this.